Hello, and welcome to our channel's first Nuzlocke. I am a huge Pokemon fan at heart. I plan on going through all the games doing Nuzlocks and various other challenges, and we're going to start it off right with Gen 1. If this is your first time on the channel and you like what you see, make sure to drop a like. Comment down below with any things that you think I can personally improve on or things you'd like to see from this channel. Subscribe if you feel inclined to do so, and make sure to ring the bell. And with that, let's get into this Nuzlocke.
Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself.
Yes, sir. You already know, we are a male. Start off right.
Alright, so your name is Simply. This is my grandson. He's been a prick ever since you were both babies. What was his name again?
Shout out to my homie, J Riz. Been my main rival in these Pokemon playthroughs that I've been doing.
What's it, J-Riz?
I don't know, man. How do you not know your grandkid's name? Wild. Alzheimer's is a hell of a thing.
That's right, I remember now. His name is J-Riz. Simply, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon waits. Let's go.
I will say that I have used, like, while no Pokemon or trainer battles will be randomized, I have used the randomizer in order to create a separate save file for this. And when doing so, I turned on fastest text and running shoes indoors. Other than that, everything else will be a normal playthrough. God, I love Gen 1, man. So simple.
Hey, wait, don't go out. It's unsafe while Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me.
We'll also say that I will not be using speed up during this playthrough. The only times I will be in off-screen grinding sessions, which I will create sped up versions, highlights of that, so that you guys don't miss anything.
Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Hey, Riz, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Simply. I have 3 Pokemon here. Ha!
Why was that funny, Mickey Mouse?
The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, J-Riz. You can have one too.
Ah, the classic.
I see, Bulbasaur is your choice. It's very easy to raise. So simply you want to go with the grass-type Pokemon, Bulbasaur. Nope. Ah, Charmander is your choice. You should raise it patiently. So simply, you're claiming the fire Pokemon Charmander. Squirtle is your choice. It's one worth raising. So simply, you decide on the water Pokemon Squirtle. Oh.
I'm ready for the comments. Go ahead, call me basic, but I played original Red back in the day. Charmander was my boy back then. Unfortunately, my copy of it got stolen because I took it to school one time in 3rd grade and it disappeared when I went to lunch. So we're going with Charmander, in honor of the fallen.
Yes, we will nickname you. I'll be Ace. My boy Firefist. I'll take this one, then. See, this is what I miss too. Is in these older games, the rivals were worth battling. They really were. And these newer ones, they're just trying to be your friend. Oop, I forgot. Let's enter in this one. But yeah, give me another Gary. Even give me Giovanni's son from Gen 2. I'll take those over, like, Hop. Or Hal. Either one of them, really. I don't think any of you will harm or foul me for skipping over this audio promote. There we go. The crit definitely mattered on that last one. Oops. No. Something, something, something. Simply, Gramps, smug you later. Very professional. I know. Oh. I guess we have to go up to the town and get his parcel before we can get that. Now, to anybody who does not know the rules of a Nuzlocke, basically, you are allowed one encounter per route. You must nickname every Pokemon. If a Pokemon dies, it is dead. It cannot be brought back. You have to deposit it in the box or release it to the wild. Any species... I'm playing with species and dupes clause on, meaning that... Let's say how I got Rattata right here. If I encounter a Rattata or Eradicate on another route, I get to re-encounter it if it's my first. Additionally, the Nuzlocke does not begin until you get your Pokeballs. Some people say Dex and Pokeballs, but I just go with Pokeballs, especially in this gen, considering you get them at the same time. There we go. I'm gonna do that a lot. I can already see it happening. I apologize if that gets on anyone's nerves. No, a nice little trick that I like to do when I play through this game usually. If you go into the mart without healing your Pokemon in the Pokemon Center, you can go ahead and battle until you faint. You'll lose some money for fainting,
But since the Nuzlocke hasn't officially started yet, technically, you'll be warped back to your mother. Just a good way to grind up a little bit of extra XP without having to worry about walking back. That being said, this game should not be too hard. It's been a long time since I played a non-randomized playthrough of this game, but if memory serves, this game doesn't really ramp up in difficulty until you get to about the 6th gym. Also, tell me down in the comments below. I'm planning on making this be a 30-minute long episode kind of thing, into however many episodes it takes until we get through the game. Would you guys rather I do that? Or skip over certain non-important parts of the game? Make this get finished quicker. Alright. We can just walk back. I don't foresee me fainting with these wild mons. I forgot there wasn't a lot of strength over here to make you faint. Because typically when I play this through on a randomized Nuzlocke, I'll end up running into like Rhydons and the Reggie trio. Reggie trio are the bane of my existence. I almost always run into a Reggie when I go through Pokemon games, and it always clicks self-destruct.
Oh, simply. How is my old Pokemon? It seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. Stan, you have something for me?
Here's your weed, man. Gotta help with glaucoma.
Ah, it's a custom Pokeball.
Yeah, we know what's in that Pokeball. We know.
I had it on order. Thank you.
Gramps. I almost forgot. What did you call me for?
Alright, I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Simply and J-Riz, take these with you. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon.
Alright, Nuzlocke has started. We have received our Pokeballs.
When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try and catch it. This won't always work, however.
Unless you're playing Go. Smile.
I hope the Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. Make the complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history.
Alright, Gramps. Leave it to me. Simply, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, simply. Haha. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Could you imagine if Red and... I'm gonna call it Gary, I don't care. This is Gary, okay? It is not Blue, this is Gary. Or Green, whichever name it is. Freaking, could you imagine if they went through every region? If they, Pokemon decided at the beginning of their games to just have them go to new regions instead of continuously starting with new characters? It'd be kind of nuts. That being said, I don't really mind, Gold and his rival, or Mary, or Gen 3, Brendan and May. I don't mind them. Alright, first encounter is a Pidgey. We're just gonna scratch it down. And that's about all it's gonna take. Don't be that guy, man. Just get in the ball. There we go. Does not like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on, foraging for food such as small bugs. Recipe Caterpie. Alright. For male Pidgey, we are going to go with, in honor of Gen 2's Gym Wiener, Faulkner. I always thought it was weird that, I'm pretty sure it's not just this game, but almost every Pokemon game where they show you the catching tutorial after you're already able to catch Pokemon. I feel like things like this that just don't matter be sped up through. Comment down below if you guys don't mind me doing that. Something else to note is that I will only be doing one episode a week of this, at least for now. Starting probably next week, I will be doing... Where's the item? Is it a hidden item? Alzheimer's is a hell of a thing.
Alzheimer's is a hell of a thing. Alzheimer's is a hell of a thing.
I must have gotten it already, and I just don't remember. Oh yeah, I already have 3. Okay. Put Falconer out front. Need him to learn Gust. Pretty useful. Hopefully we can get either Mankey or Nita in. Perfect. Easy crit. Alright, we're gonna throw a ball. If we don't catch it on the first one, we swap. Easy clap. Light and agile on its feet. And ferocious in temperament. When angered, it flies into an uncontrollable frenzy. You're 1 foot tall and 61 pounds? Jesus Christ. Alright, female Mankey. Just because I don't see me catching a matchup to make this into a matchup. No disrespect, but you already know we gotta go with our girl Ronda. Shout out Ronda Rousey. I will mention, by the way, that this game ends up being one of the harder games to Nuzlocke at the end, as you are not able to get the EXP share unless that you, I think, have 40 Pokemon caught. And seeing as how we're limited to one each new area, yeah, basically, we don't get EXP share. Okay. Alright. Going forward from here, I'm going to use only speed up button during battles that do not matter. I promise that for gym battles or rival battles, I won't speed it up. But we are never going to get through this playthrough if we don't do something. Speed up button's a little bit jittery. We won't use it once we get our running shoes. But we don't get running shoes until after we beat the first gym. Weedle's our next encounter. It's not bad. I should have brought more Pokeballs. Often found in forests and grasslands, it has a sharp toxic barb of around 2 inches on top of its head. For males, I typically name this Monberry because Barry the Bee from the Bee movie, but as a female, we're going to name you after Bumblebee from DC, so her real name is Karen Beecher something. So we're just gonna call you Karen. Alright, in our last encounter before we get to the gym, that is another Weedle. We've already caught one, therefore we get to re-encounter. I'm gonna get poisoned. There we go. Caterpie. Alright. You know, I figured we'd get a Caterpie. All that's really left in here are Pikachus, Metapods, Kakunas, and Caterpies. So I'm actually glad we got a Caterpie over a Metapod or a Kakuna. And we don't get a Caterpie because we low rolled and high rolled. Or we mid-rolled and high-rolled. One of the two. Nope. That's a rip. To be fair, we didn't need 2 bugs on the team anyway. We probably would have ended up putting away Rhonda between the two, though. That way we could have Poison Powder and Sleep Powder. Sunspore and Confusion on a Butterfree. I have 10 balls. Premier balls exist in this gen, but you don't get them by getting 10 Pokeballs, which I find a little weird, but that's just because I'm used to it, probably. Oop. And with that, we have reached our 30-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to finish this battle. There we are. Okay, we have reached our 30-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody sticking through with this first sort of experimental episode. I know that we changed a lot of things as we were going through. I hope some of you will appreciate that. With that, we will be back next Wednesday with another video. I'm gonna do some off-screen grinding probably. I'll put a highlights of that, just sped up. If anything dies, I'll make sure to slow it back down. With that, be sure to like, comment with anything that you would like to see, think I can improve on. I'm sure that you're gonna have some comments about this video. Subscribe if that you enjoy what you're seeing and want to see more. And ring the little bell if you want to. Alright. Peace peeps.